Hi guys, this is gsn.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Huawei P9 Lite. We already reviewed the Huawei P9 and unboxed the Huawei P9 Plus, so now it's time for the Lite model from this year. It was announced recently, a couple of weeks ago, and this is it. First impression, it's very light to the touch and to the feel, and you can find it on Amazon for around $300. It comes in a 2GB RAM version and in a 3GB RAM version. Okay, so this is the device. As you can see, it does not have a dual camera like the P9 or the P9 Plus, but it has a singular camera with quite a bit of promise if the predecessor is to be used as a landmark. We got the USB port here, speakers and all that. Pretty slim waistline, but we'll cover that later. It's an unboxing after all, so let's see what's inside the box. The setup is similar to what we had with the P9 and the P9 Plus. Here we find the USB cable, and keep in mind it's a regular USB, meaning it's micro USB 2.0 probably, not USB Type-C. A strange choice, which I don't quite understand from Huawei. Anyway, the set of headphones, exactly the same as the ones of the P9, P8, P8 Lite, P9 Plus, and basically all the core models from the past year. And then we get to the charger, which seems pretty big and possibly offers a fast charge. Here we go. It's the kind of charger with a 3-pronged approach, which may require a special adapter in some countries, in Europe especially. Let's try and put this back in. And finally, the last box, the biggest one of them all. Let's see what's here. We find a metal key to prop open the slots. And inside, surprise, we get a special case for the device, transparent and dotted. If I'm not mistaken, similar to what we had with the P9 Plus. And of course the manual and warranty card, and even more manual here. And that's pretty much it. That's everything that's inside this black box. Now let's fire up the phone and see what the deal is with the Huawei P9 Lite. As I said before, it gravitates around $300 and it weighs 147 grams, not bad. It measures 7.5 millimeters in thickness and opts for a 5.2-inch Full HD screen. Inside there is the octa-core Kirin 650 processor, accompanied by 2 or 3 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, plus a microSD card slot. We get 4G LTE, GPS and NFC, Wi-Fi, and now it's time for the setup. Okay, skipping some stuff. Continue, agree, allow, skip. As you learned, we have a fingerprint scanner at the back. And the config was successful. That's what the home screen is all about. Let's tweak the brightness a bit. And that's better. Okay, so as I said before, we get two cameras here. There is an 8 megapixel front shooter for the selfies, which sounds pretty promising, and the main camera is a 13 megapixel shooter with a pretty promising and pretty big flash, and below them there is the fingerprint scanner looking all elegant and dolled up to be used. We're running on Android Marshmallow here that has applied on top of it Emotion UI 4.1, which means, as usual for an Emotion UI, there is no app drawer here. All the apps are on the home screens. These are the apps, quite a few of them. We got Shazam and a few more. Anyway, that's the Huawei P9 Lite. Feels very light in the hand, and I'm curious about the camera UI, especially in comparison to what we've seen on the P9 Plus recently. Okay, a lot of options to enable or disable, I get that. These are the main modes, but keep in mind that the iconography is different from the P9's, just in case you're wondering, but the options are quite similar. And here we can find the settings, but we'll go deeper into that in the full review. For now, this is the first contact with the Huawei P9 Lite, just unboxed here at gsn.com, available for around $300 and feeling very, very light in the hand. Keep in mind that the Huawei P8 Lite was a huge seller, and this one should follow it. This is it from us. Bye bye.